Hey guys, okay, so as women, we tend to not really love our bodies. Like, I don't really know where it comes from. I think a lot of the times we want to blame society for the supermodels that are, we constantly see. We see like these insta perfect women, and so it makes us question, our like beauty. And again, I want to really highlight that's just highlighting to us the work that we still need to do. So my confidence, I need to own my confidence. I cannot blame someone else for my level of confidence. Does that make sense? So I can't look at someone else who I perceive to be really stunning, more stunning than me, and get angry with that person for the message that they're conveying because now I feel insecure. I was insecure first. No one can make us feel anything. They can only highlight the places we need to do work. So as women, I think we need to acknowledge that we could really improve our level of self-confidence, and a lot of that has to do with our physical appearance. So as women, what we tend to do is we look in the mirror, and what do we focus on? We focus on the things that are displeasing to us rather than the parts that we like. And so as a law of attraction goes, what we focus on expands. So what does that mean? It means that as we look more at what we don't like, that's the only thing that we make that more important than everything else. Does that make sense? So that all of a sudden has more value than everything else. Probably not explaining that in the most articulate way, but it's like, let me use myself as an example, right? So like my problem area has always been like my tummy. Okay, it's always been my tummy. I've always just wanted to have like a slimmer, more toned stomach. It was always the thing where I looked at other women where I was like, oh my gosh, look how flat her stomach is. And it was like, it's been something that's with me like all my life, right? So I place so much value on it. But then let's say something physical that I do like my hair, like I really like my hair. I don't place as much value. Like I don't look at someone else's hair and like be like, oh, well, my hair is super, super beautiful. I'm really grateful for my hair because that person doesn't have as great hair. No, I focus on the fact that she has a really flat tummy and I don't. Does that make sense? So we make the thing that we don't have all of a sudden more important than the thing that we do have. However, if the tables were turned, if I had a really flat tummy and my hair was more average, then all of a sudden I would rate hair more important than tummy. Does that make sense? So we put a bigger value on the thing that we don't have versus the thing that we have, and we need to shift that. So we're gonna do a process by Abraham called the Creative Workshop, and it's where you create what you want, but in all areas of your life. But because we've done a lot of the foundational work, we're gonna jump right into the My Body section. So what we wanna basically write is all the things that we would first love about our body. So I really want us to almost do a rampage of appreciation around our body. So list all the things that you love about your body and why. Why do you love them? Okay? And then after we've written that, I want you to start creating the body. So kind of like in the process of scripting, we're gonna write down all the things we would love, like our ideal body to have. So maybe it's the stuff we don't necessarily perceive ourselves as having now. So for me, going back to my area that I'm self-conscious on, I would say something like, oh my gosh, like a beautiful toned tummy, let's say, right? So after we write all the things we would love to have in our ideal body, we want to write down all the why we would want all those things. Now this is the important part because we want to connect to the feeling of having that thing. You'll notice a theme through all of our processes. It's always getting clarity about what we want, and this goes to anything, any area of your life. Today we're going to focus on body, but it goes to any area of your life. So we focus on exactly what it is that we want, and then we want to focus on why we want it and list all the reasons why you want it. Now, the reason we do that is because our job in the manifestation process is to get clear about what we want. We ask, and then God gives, and then we receive. And for us to get into that receiving state, we have to get connected to that emotion of why we want it. Okay, so we want to make it feel more real. And the only way we can make it feel real is if we connect to the emotion. And that's why we connect to the why. Now, in regards to that, in regards to like listing all the things you'd want in terms of your physical body, it might be physical attributes, but it also might be things like, I'm so happy and grateful now that I jump out of bed bursting with energy and so much passion for life. That still has to do with my physical body, right? So it can be the physical things that you would love to have, and then it could be like feelings associated with your body, like more energy, strength, feeling strong, feeling energetic. Then it could be like really, really strong legs. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be all like a beautiful bum or whatever. It can be all, like, try to encompass it all. Like, how do you want to feel in your body? Do you want to feel relaxed in your body? Do you want to feel really confident in your body? Well, what does your body need to feel and look like for you to get those feelings? So we want to associate the feelings. So at the top of a page, you write down, like, this is what I want to create in regards to my body. Then you want to write down what comes to mind. This is not strenuous. This should not be hard work. Only list the things that come up quickly in your mind. So write down the first thing and write down all the reasons why. Write down the second thing and all the reasons why. So and associate with the why. So we're doing it as a two-step process. First, we are writing down all the things we are so grateful for and that we honor about our physical body. So everything that you love and why. Why is that such a blessing? Thank God for that blessing. And then we're going to go into the process of creating the body that we want by listing all the things that we would love in our ideal bodies and then listing all the reasons why.